Alright, so I'm on my way home, player. Man, my other truck just took a shit on me down the street. Whew. Holy fuck. Just had to go jumping and come back. So, here we are. I was talking to a lady at like Dollar General down here, and it was down in Sarasota, and she was reading one of those gossip rag bullshit things, and we were talking, and I talked to somebody else just about this recently, and I don't know why, but she goes, you really, oh no, she was at Publix, just kind of breezing, she was in the front working, and you know, they wait for the, whatever, and she said, oh, so you really believe in fate? And I said, I don't believe in fate. I believe that God has a plan for each and every one of us. And whatever God's plan is, it will. If you're truly, open to it, or seeking Him, or trying to live for Him and doing the best you can, I believe that will come into, what needs to be in your life. And she said, so you've never been married? And I said, no, never been married, never been close. I said, I believe in, I don't know how much I believe in it anymore. I believe in marriage. I just don't believe that I have ever ran into anybody other than maybe one person that I could see myself married to the rest of my entire life. Because, I just feel like, I'm not saying you can't get remarried and you can't re-fall in love, but love is a thing that if you've really got love, okay, you have got something that is not something that just when it goes or things happen or the person goes to jail or whatever, that it just leaves, And I'm talking about like real, I would die for you type of love, like my dog has for me, I just feel like we have, first and foremost, we have cheapened everything from, I don't know how people don't believe in God and you see a beautiful woman or a woman in general and just everything a woman is capable of, we just don't really value fucking women, you know what I mean? Another time I was at the gym, just recently with somebody that I know, I've known him because he lives near me, and he's talking to me about a girl that's like, she's like 15 feet away with her headphones on, and I had to say to him, bro, don't fucking talk like that. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? I wanted to say, she's probably like, I can see you, motherfucker. Like, dude, what are we doing with women? You know what I mean? Like, I used to kind of feel that way in my 20s, but I really, we make women like, I don't know, it's just so fucking sad. Like, I look at the role of like what a woman does, a real woman, you know what I mean? And the role that a man plays in a real relationship, in a marriage, where your word, like I can't tell you how many times people have said to me, I know when I tell you something, like, no, that I can tell you and I don't have to worry about it. And I can tell you the amount of times people have said something to me and they go, oh, just don't say anything. And I'm like, do you really think I'm going to say something about this, or this after? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I just, your time, I've given away so much time to people just wanting the best for them. And that's kind of like what we're supposed to do. But it's hard to give time to someone that you're in like a relationship with, like when I was just listening to a story, I don't know, I'm so fucking emotional, I think I'm getting my period or something. I don't know, I was listening to this story about this fucking UFC douchebag, Lee Murray, who, like, robbed the biggest cash heist and whatever, and they're all like, oh, it's fucking brilliant, mate, and, you know, man, I mean, to have the stones to be able to pull something like that. It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? You've been sitting in a fucking room. Dude, you're sitting in a room for 20 fucking years. Did you ever think of the fucking consequences, dude? Did you ever think, like, hey, man, I like waking up next to my girlfriend and my brand new baby, you know, and feeding them and being there for them magical moments. I'm gonna go fucking pull off a fucking heist. You know what I mean? Like, I just think, like, man, your time, man, you're never gonna get that time back. You know, and that's what fucking drove me cuckoo. Like, working at the prison, like, I was drinking on my way to work. I literally had a fucking, like, my brother had died. I was having I felt like I was having a nervous breakdown. I just could not understand how, as a species, this is what we came up with. Okay, we'll just put them in a fucking warehouse. For people, we'll call it a jail. It's really a storage place until we feel like you're good enough to go home, or maybe not. I believe that some people belong in there, and I believe some people don't belong on Earth, period. But, man, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't even know why the fuck I care, because it's already way past the fucking point of fucking turning around. But it's like, we've just done so many things from, you know, just the way everything is. It just really fucking irritates me to, I don't know, man. I just look at people and they got fucking, like, kids, and you got these people that, I don't know, like, I'm looking at this guy at the gym that I've known. I'm not, like, fucking close with him, but I remember I said something to his wife, and not even, like, hitting on her, but I said to her, hey, man, not hey, man. I'm like, hey, she did something new with her hair, and she's a nice-looking lady, you know, whatever, she's pretty, yada, 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 and I said, he's weird. I said, oh, I like your hair. And him and his doctor friend looked at each other like I was some fucking, like, nerd or something. You know what I mean? Like, I was so stupid to say that. Bro, why aren't you saying that to her? You know what I mean? And then he was cheating on her the whole time. And he goes, yeah, I seen him after 2 years. He came back here. He goes, yeah, I'm living with my new girlfriend I met on the internet. And I'm like, don't you got kids? He's like, yeah, I've got 3 or something. I'm like, you left your 3 kids here? And he's like, well, yeah, they're with their mom. And I'm like, well, aren't you their dad? Fuck, dude. Like, really? That'd be the day somebody's raising my motherfucking kids because I can't keep my dick in my pants. I don't know. I'll be glad whenever the Lord decides to take me home. I'm so over, like, I'm not, like, fucking unaliving myself or anything anytime in the near future, but at this point in my life, I don't even know, like, it's just so sad, like, so many things that I just get sad about, like death, you know, like seeing an animal suffer, or these fucking people on TV to get arrested for animal abuse, and like, how did we ever enter that? And there's just one answer, is when sin entered the garden. That's what the fuck happened. You know, it's sad what we've done with the lives that we've had and the time that we've had. It's fucking sad.